barely ever arcs on me anymore because there's so little resistance in the copper. You want as strong a feed as possible. And that computer bullshit that they put in there, look how lightly, like, of course it's gonna arc. It has to go through 18 different avenues just to get to your goddamn system that you're trying to work. And that's why those things break all the time. You know, maybe they're good for a 5 amp system, but look at this load capacity. This is a 115 amp, 60 hertz. 2,400 to 4,500 RPMs. You know, plus I hooked up a second water pump so that it gets the blade cooler and actually falls where the actual tile is cut, so there's no dust. Thank you, Fabian, for hitting like and subscribe. So basically, what we want is something that's not gonna a GFCI that won't break just on one pop. You want it so that it's either mercury fed or some other metal that acts as mercury that will heat up, pull the trigger, and then cool down, and then you can run your system again. And if it heats up, it'll pop the trigger, and then it cools down. That's what this is. Okay. I have had to replace this once because I found when I got in there that all those screws were coming loose and the posts weren't tight. So I tightened them up and then I soldered everything in like I just told you for there's no resistance anymore. No arcing, no resistance. It's just straight pure fed, as good as it can be. Yeah, we're going actually, the closest one to me is Home Depot. So I have to go to Home Depot. But my mother has a potluck dinner roasting. She got a ham separate, glazed ham, and then a bunch of like cabbage and carrots and potatoes and stuff. So we're gonna go there tonight, and then probably first thing in the morning I'm gonna head over. But I have to pack up, I gotta lock everything up. I had to put air in my tires because the car was down 20, it was down at least, it was down 15 pounds, you know, enough to pop the pressure. So basically, yeah, so right here, I hardwired this right into the system. Now, the good thing is I still have my wires. This whole thing is still good to go. All I need is a new head, a new GFCI plug. And the cool thing about that, I don't put my money on it yet, but I'm pretty sure I have one in here. Now there is one, I'm pretty sure I have one in here. Close to being fixed. I found out that GFCI was just junk. As soon as that first GFCI plug, as soon as the fuse breaks on those, they break, they're done. You only get one time on them, and it's ridiculous. So that right there is a mercury fed. As soon as the mercury heats up, it pops the trigger, shuts the system down. It cools down in about 3 seconds, and you can run the system again. So basically, these GFCIs are either only good for like 5 amp tools. They're either only good for 5 amp tools or it's a class A, whatever that means, whatever class A means. I don't know where my meter tester pen is. It's gone. Like long gone. Gone. Silly. Absolutely silly. Oh my God.